Oh, this is exciting. The next story comes from head moderator at Sonic Wednesday.
Executive moderator.
John Knuckles himself.
Let's go.
Has sent in a text story.
Okay, awesome.
From head moderator, head best boy at Chrome Boys LLC.
Yep.
Majority shareholder of the Chrome Boys license.
Indeed.
John Knuckles.
Yeah. So everybody's going to want to be well behaved in the comments for this one.
Because he will take the shot.
He will take the shot.
This is coming from John Knuckles. Until I was 2 years old, I lived in a house that my family later told me was haunted. We're a Catholic family, so the idea of anything supernatural was never really our thing. It wasn't until my late 20s that my mom finally told me what they had experienced in that house. The stories were mostly innocent. My sister talking to someone in her room, my brother seeing a man floating outside his window, and my mom once feeling someone sit beside her in bed when no one else was there. Those don't seem mostly innocent.
They're all pretty spooky.
That's all very scary.
And like what was it? His brother saw someone floating
outside his bedroom window. Those
are all pretty spooky.
If that's mostly, but this guy is also, John is also a horror aficionado. So to us, that's extremely scary. Mm-hmm. But to a unscared guy like John, this might be completely. He's so
expert in hauntology,
an expert in spooks.
Yes,
John Knuckles. This is actually normal.
That's probably why he goes to those haunted houses all the time
to get amused,
just to feel something.
Maybe this would have scared me if my brother was doing it when I was 4. My story was a little different. From a young age, I had 3 recurring nightmares that would play out exactly the same way every time. In the first, I was lying on the floor while 2 entities that I can only describe as demonic tormented me. They ran circles around me as I lay there, frozen. They looked like something between people and hellhounds, moving on all 4s, covered in light fur, wearing purple robes and white masks.
Purple robes?
And white masks?
Damn.
I could never remember the exact features of the marks, only that they could flip upside down, rotating faces, not spinning like in The Exorcist, like fully just flip.
Oh.
Oh my God. That's fucking horrific.
That's extremely scary.
A fucking scary dream.
Yeah.
Oh my God. In those dreams, I always saw the same room, the same rug, couch, and coffee table. I can still picture them vividly to this day. The second dream was almost identical, except this time I was sitting on the couch instead of lying on the floor. I could see the TV set up across from me. The third dream was the worst. The same entities stood over what I assumed was a crib. They would torment me until I cried, their masks twisting and spinning as they did. These dreams happened over and over from the time I was about 5 until I was 10. I never told anyone about them because I was convinced that if I talked about them, something bad would happen. Fast forward to when I was 14, my grandmother had passed away, and while looking through old family photos, I saw pictures of the house for the first time. One photo showed my dad holding me on the couch, and it hit me like a truck. The rug, the coffee table, and the couch, even the TV setup. Everything from my dreams was right there. I had forgotten about those nightmares until that moment, and all the memories came rushing back. Were they just dreams? Probably. I don't claim any of it was real, but the feeling of that realization, the familiarity, the fear, has stuck with me ever since.
Wow.
That's extremely frightening.
That is.
Having recurring dreams of being tormented by the same thing in like having 3 separate dream scenarios where the same creature is tormenting you in all of them,
right,
is very distressing.
Then years later, discovering that it was really your family.
Yeah, that's actually fucking horrific.
Yeah, and like the purple gay robes, and the white shifting masks,
and then like running on all 4s but being like humanoid.
Yeah, that's spinning, the rotating faces. Oh my God.
Yeah, there was definitely something fucked up in that house, man.
Because like the rotating face, I can't even think of seeing that in a movie. That's scary as fuck.
I did have a dream in that childhood house of an old lady whose face would spin and she would yell at me. I had it about two times as a young man.
Oh.
Maybe there's
spooky.
This is interesting.
Maybe yeah. It seems like you're receiving a bunch of like deeply repressed memories are showing up.
Yeah, well, like I've like yeah. It is weird to hear like recurring things that like I experienced, not like to a terrible degree. Like I think I had that dream like twice. Mm-hmm. However, that dream is burned into my memory, and I do like remember it pretty often.
Whereas for me, I'm just sort of further cementing my belief that I'm haunt proof.
Just throw it in the trash. This is a very fun show to do.
It is.
That's
That's a scary one.
These are spooky, dude.
And what was it? It was like years later he saw a photograph that revealed that it was his parents the whole time.
Well, that like the everything in the old photographs was exactly how it was in his dreams.
And his parents were wearing robes in the old photographs.
I don't think he mentioned that.
No, maybe I'm doing a little editorializing.
The robes and the masks detail, like being tormented by a recurring figure.
Yeah, I did used to have the sort of one recurring nightmare I had as a kid. I had a little. It was more of just like a relentless chase, or a little like UFO type thing, like a sort of flying saucer that was kind of like, a couple feet across, would just be like chasing me.
Whoa!
And I couldn't escape it because it would just like come through like walls and stuff.
Damn.
And I would have that dream quite a bit. And it wasn't. It was more. It wasn't as like creepy as like having purple masked figures tormenting you and doing
weird body stuff.
It was just this sort of relentless pursuit by this like disc.
Did it ever catch you?
No.
Huh.
But it would always be like I couldn't like escape from it.
Oh.
And anywhere I went, it would like follow.
Nightmares are weird because I don't think I've had a real nightmare since I was like a kid.
No, me neither. I'll sometimes have like kind of, they're not like nightmares, but dreams that will make me like wake up and be like sad, kind of.
I'll have
like
sad
those
dreams,
kind of dreams.
yeah, or like stressful dreams.
Yeah.
Where I'm like doing something extremely stressful and then I'll wake up like, ugh.
But not like nightmare.
No, not like I'm being tortured and attacked.
Like I think, when I was a kid, I would sometimes I'd have that disc one a lot, and then one time I had this really vivid nightmare that I'd been captured by witches.
Oh.
And who were like doing something to me.
Hocus pocus stuff?
Basically, yeah. Like I was captured by a coven of witches who were doing hocus pocus stuff. And then when I woke up, I was kneeling beside my bed with like in like prayer position.
Yo, really?
Yeah. Yeah, and that one, like a dream.
This dude just said he's haunt proof, and then that's great.
Well,
bleep that, by the way. Please bleep that.
I'll catch it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, well, I mean, I prayed it away.
That's crazy though. In your sleep?
Yeah, and that one, like the dream, I don't remember the specifics too well, other than it was like a really vivid, scary.
Dude,
I'm like, I've been captured by witches.
That's insane.
But the real striking part is I remember waking up
in prayer pose.
Yeah, like kneeling beside my bed with like my elbows on the bed.
That's insane.
Like, my head on my like hands.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But obviously I'm so haunt proof
that you just prayed it away. That's fucking
even
nuts.
asleep. I assumed a holy position.
That's crazy.
Deflect the witches.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, and that one's probably my most like distinctive nightmare memory.
Yeah, that's
like
wild.
The disc happened like many times. But that one was just the once. But I've never like woken up in a strange position.
That's
like
insane.
That before.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a wild dream.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And somehow moving. But that's just how haunt-proof I am.
Yeah, that you just reflexively went to prayer and got rid of it and it never happened again.
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's so crazy. That's whoa.
But thank you for the story, John. That's some spooky stuff.
Thank you, John. That's freaky.
You're unlocking a lot of Jordan's repressed memory.
These are slowly. This is crazy.